Hi, my name is David Lopez, and I'm addicted to coffee. This right here is my last cup of coffee. I wonder what it's going to be like without any coffee.
You better bring some Advil extra strength.
I'm going cold turkey. If anyone wants to give me any support in the YouTube comments, I'd appreciate that.
I think the first couple days are going to be the worst, and then it'll be okay after that.
Let's go to the whiteboard to explain something. I want to explain, why every once in a while you want to kind of take a break from coffee. Say when you first start drinking coffee, you get that kick, right? Where this is like when you're like this person, right? Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So right here is when you first start drinking coffee and you're like, oh my gosh, this feeling is crazy. Like, this is caffeine. I feel like my heart's gonna explode, but it's kind of exciting. If you keep drinking coffee, you develop like a habit, like a drinking habit. Like, you drink coffee at this time every day. You drink your second cup of coffee at this time every day. And then you start moving, up to the number of cups, right? And this can escalate pretty fast. Okay, this whole thing could take years, by the way. So everyone has a different timeline. And then you develop, your drinking habits. Or you have an expectation for drinking coffee. And then it just keeps ballooning from here. And then you're drinking maybe like 4 cups. You're making like 2 trips to not Costco. You're making 2 trips to Starbucks every day. So you develop weekend coffee habits because you're not at work, so you had to like change your habits around for the weekend. And then right here, usually around here is when you start taking meth. And if you're not taking meth around there, you might as well be, because you're consuming a lot of caffeine. Okay, and the meth is probably a more efficient way. And then your life just, plummets downhill like from there, like fairly rapidly. So when you get to this area, what you want to do is you want to rebuild. What you do is you want to catch it, be like, okay, I have expectations for drinking coffee at this time and this time, this time. If I don't have it, something bad's going to happen. I start getting frustrated, or I have this craving. You notice the craving to have it, or you're finding excuses to get coffee, like oh, I'm kind of bored, or I have nothing else to do, or I need to like make up some bullshit to do. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. So that's when you're in this area, right? Okay, so you need to come back to here. You can do that a couple different ways. The fastest way is to go cold turkey, of course, which is what I'm trying to do. The other way to do it is to scale back. So if you're drinking 4 cups, drink 3. Get down to 3, get down to 2, get down to... So for example, if I'm drinking 1 cup of coffee in the morning and 1 cup of coffee in the afternoon, I'll just maybe change it to the morning time and not have the one in the afternoon. This is kind of like obvious stuff here, but what most people don't get, which is a little secret I'm going to share with you guys today, is you could lengthen this process here, right? So instead of just saying like, okay, I'm going cold turkey, and in a week you're all the way back here again, you could lengthen this. So you can drag this out. And how do you do that? It takes a little discipline, but it's kind of fun, and you can like be creative with it. Basically, you want to try to not drink the same amount of coffee every single day and at the same time. Say I'm coming into work and I'm making a cup of coffee first thing. I can come into work and then do something else, and then maybe 2 hours later get a cup of coffee. Or if I'm starting back here again from cold turkey, what I can do is I can come in and make half the cup of coffee that I used to have. So I'm not having a full dose, which I was having here. So maybe I'm going from like a mug full to like a quarter of a mug full. And that... Okay, so mix up the time and mix up the quantity of coffee you're having, and maybe skip a day. Don't have it every day. Have it every other day. And you could lengthen this time before you have to reset. And this is very common for everybody. They always have to reset. Everyone does this. Definitely don't go to meth. Do not go to the meth level. Scale back your caffeine before it's too late. And that is it. That's a public service announcement from David Lopez. Thank you for watching. Just one more.
What are you doing?
Don't judge me.
What the hell? What's going on in here? What is this?
I found a way to do it without water. Okay, back to work.